Good morning, guys. It's a pretty bright sunny morning, partially cloudy. It doesn't look bad, and a big difference from yesterday. It's supposed to be in the 60s, but what I saw on the weather app, it's supposed to stay cooler for the rest of the week, and so we will see what comes, won't we? So, okay, like I weighed myself this morning, and I am up 2 ounces. My body is being so darn rebellious, it's sickening. Now, I am not going to let it do that. I'm not going to let it do that. So, let's go on ahead and get started here. And let's up the count to, we'll up the count by 5, so that means 20 planks and 15 push-ups. Let's go on ahead and get at it. It's really hard on the palms, you know? A little hard on the palms. But anyway, I'll get back at you here in a little bit. Okay, so that was a pretty good tone up, and skies are still so beautiful, you know. So like last night I was looking over my playlist. I wanted to see just how much of my weight loss videos I had put on it, and I had realized I had missed a very large gap. So I went back as far as I could on my video page and put the rest of the videos onto the playlist the best I could. And so, as I told you a couple weeks ago, I had watched through my weight loss progress from earlier in the year. And so I decided to go on ahead and watch all the way through my first video from the Kicking It. But I kind of went back a couple weeks prior before that to see where I was, and I couldn't believe like the chunkiness that was in here, especially like in these, because as you know, these are starting to go away, but I couldn't believe it in my face how fat, you know. I was looking at somebody who had an extra sized torso with an itty bitty little head. Even though the head was fat, it was still itty bitty compared to the torso, you know. It was so ill proportioned, and like it was, I thought to myself, I don't know that person. I don't know that woman, you know. I didn't know me. And like now, I mean, yeah, I've still got a long way to go. Sorry for primping in the video. I can't stand on even hair. I can't. I just can't. That's my pet peeve. Both sides have to behave. Anyway, so aside from that, you know, I didn't know the person that was doing the Kicking It series. I didn't know her. The progress is real. It's real. When you look back at your older videos and then you look where you are now, and you see that change. You see it in areas that you normally, you know, like right off the bat you wouldn't notice it, but you see it, especially when you go back and you look at your older videos. My face is more slender, my shoulders are more slender, the fat around my armpits are smaller, when I was wearing the exercise tank and me trying to do the dumbbells and the stuff, the weights, I was using the bands, and I saw the big wads of fat at my armpits caught between my arms and my sport bra, and I'm going like, oh my gosh, that is so disgusting. It's not quite that bad now. It's still not all that pretty, but it's not as bad. And I'm just like, this is incredible, man. The changes. I honestly did not know that woman. Honestly. Something to really think about, you know. And you can look back at your older videos and it can even bring you to tears when you think about it. Seriously. I didn't cry, but I have before. Looking at my older videos, I have before, but I didn't. Yeah, I've still got a way to go, but I'm on my way, you know. I've just got to stay focused on my Lord. He is the reason for this weight loss to begin with, and I can't let go of that. I can't let go of that fact. I can't let go. It is so easy to lose focus and start thinking that you're achieving something. And when in reality, it's all through Him. I'm prospectively talking about those of us who are Christians who have turned it over to Christ, you know. We can so easily just, you know, like act like it's on ourselves, you know, and it's not. Now, those of you who's losing weight and you're not doing it through God, you're not believing God for your weight loss, you know, you're doing great. You're doing great. And I'm sure it's taking a lot of effort. I hope that you have found a weight loss that is really working well for you and that you're able to do it with no struggles. I do. For me, myself personally, I have found that the only way that I can lose weight is through Jesus Christ. Because I've tried so many times in my own way to do it. Tried with my own will to follow different diet plans with different restrictions, and it just, I couldn't do it on my own. But it's through Jesus Christ that I have and that I still am. And I almost lost that. I almost lost that. And I'm having to get a grip again. I'm having to get a grip again. Because I don't want to let Him go. I don't want to try to lose this weight without Him. I know that if I tried to lose this weight without Him, I'm going to slip and I'm going to go right back to where I was and more. The biggest I have ever weighed is 232. 232. That kind of makes 220 seem like nothing. And I don't want to get big again. I don't want to go there again. I don't want to become that person that I didn't know. So I've got to keep a grip. I've got to keep hold of Him. Because it is through Jesus Christ that I'm losing weight. Not through any diet plan or rules. Just through Him. Trying to stick with the way that He created my body to eat, and that's with hunger and fullness. Nothing else. I'm not putting anybody down, I promise. I'm not referring to any one person. I'm just talking about myself. Just myself. But I can tell you this, any of yous, it does make a difference if you stay focused on God. It really does. It makes a big difference. A very big difference. And I've got to. I've got to, or I will gain everything that I've lost, and I will lose everything that I've gained. I don't want to go back there again. I don't. So, a lot of it I can blame on the kidney stones, where the fluids had been backed up and stuff. And then where I had been on my month. I can blame a lot of that there. But a good percentage of it is on my own shoulder as well. A good part of it, so. And the one thing that I hadn't told Jens was that I was eating about 4 times a day. That's how often I was hungry, and that really wreaked havoc on me. It did. And I know my body was trying to recover from the kidney stones and stuff. And that did make it hard to fight. It did. It backed me up. But I'm just going to keep crying out to God and letting Him have it. It's His. It's His. I want Him to have it. It's not mine. It's His. And I told God that I want to start giving Him a part of everything that I eat again. I want to start doing that again because I felt good about doing that, you know. Not only was I giving Him the praise and the glory for the weight loss, but I was honoring Him by sacrificing a little bit of my food with every meal. So, you know, I was letting Him know it all belonged to Him. And I want to start doing that again. So, yes, this has gone long enough. I'm so sorry about the length. This is the last day of 2018. And tonight we get to celebrate with the new year. So let's make 2019 a great year. Whether or not you're going to do resolutions, I don't do resolutions myself. I just continue from day to day. No New Year resolutions whatsoever. I don't. I just go from day to day. But any of you who are making New Year resolutions, I hope the best for yins. I hope that yins can do it, and I'm rooting for yins. And, you know, let's make 2019 a successful year financially, weight loss, whatever it is that we are working toward. Let's make it a wonderful year. I love you guys. To my new subscribers, thank you and welcome. And to every one of yous out there, every single one of yous out there, I will see yous tomorrow. Have a great day.